We have had so many challenges and seen so many issues on the Bibanja people, the lawful and bona fide occupants. On this one, what we have done so far is that working together with the Uganda Land Commission, we have acquired a lot of land, about 126,995 hectares from absent landlords in Ankole, Buganda, Bunyoro, and Toro. We have also outside into areas in the eastern Uganda where, and I think it is the Kakungu land, where land has also been identified and the government has promised that if that land can be bought in Mbali, those people too should be able to benefit to get titles. We have processed a number of titles for the lawful and occupant, the lawful and bona fide tenants. Titles for the lawful and bona fide occupants in Kagadi. You have to register these clans into legal entities, because it is only a legal entity into legal entities, because it is only a legal entity whose name can go the title. Specifically in Acholi, I think we have a title. Specifically in Acholi, I think we have over 100 clans that have been registered. But there is a fear, and I don't know where this fear comes from, that you can only guard your land with bows and arrows. Currently, documentation doesn't work. So out of the 100, we have had, I think, so far only 32 clans, what they call kakas. I will list them: Akchobi, Agum, Parema, Kideng. We have now moved to register them into legal entities and go ahead to resolve whatever issues they have, map their land and have it registered in their own names. It can be given and shown example that the Omia Pachwa clan, the clans. We have also shown example that the Omia Pachwa clan, the clans. We have also had this parish to market project which hasn't taken off. And it was because of this challenge of unregistered land. So we hope that now we should be able to move on this project as soon as possible. In Busoga, Namutumba, we have over 4,375 certificates of customer ownership. These are also in the advanced stages. They should be given out. Kalido, we have moved to mapping over 2,500 certificates of customer ownership. Kabari, we have about 6,058. Ajumani, we have 1,700. Kisoro did very well. The last time we did it, Kisoro, they were able to demarcate and prepare and register over 12,000 parcels and titles. The process begins in the district. The revenues belong to the district, and the issuance is done at the sub-county by the sub-county chief. So we are hoping that if we continue with this, we should be able to safeguard people's lands. These titles we have also moved to make sure that they are also in the land information system alongside the freeholds, leases, and miles, so that you are able to check and see that where a customary title has been issued, you cannot issue any other documentation. Now, the support has been to many districts which I have mentioned. Lamor, I think Lamor, we have begun, Palabek, Game, Palabek, Nimon, Palabek, Ogiri. We are having the same going on. Kasese, we did this long time ago. Moya, Pade, Butareja, I have mentioned the Ajumani and Kisoro and Kabari. Mbale City and Mbale District, Apache, Maracha, Soroti, Katakwi, Dokoro, Amolata, Terebo, Koboko, Moroto, Nabulatuk, it has been done in partnership with, I think, the religious organizations. They have supported us a lot. And then under that too, the communities have also moved to register their land and get the titles. We have in total about 903 associations. Now it is these associations who now must take steps to fill the forms to register their land. And even this, it is done by government, it has been highly subsidized by government. An association, as I say, could be a clan, a sub-clan, a family, or a community. And what the good thing with this is that when you register the land, it is consolidated. So it avoids the fragmentation, and you no longer now have to do the subdividing of the land, but you have a register where benefits and what information are all captured. It has worked well, and it has been appreciated by those clans that didn't have legal documentation before. There was a pledge to upscale systematic demarcation in more districts to issue freehold titles. And we have issued many. We shall be issuing others soon. We have done so we have a total of 100, I think now we're at 140,000 freeholds. We have issued in Chimugura, Uganda, Rwampara, Mbarara City, Oyam. This is where, and other places where the SLAC, the Systematic Land Adjudication and Certification Program is. Now, it is still ongoing, and we still have more time. I think soon, next district we shall issue shall be Lira. Lira, we have about 4,000 that are ready, and we shall be issuing these soon. We are also preparing, I think, titles in other districts, Serere, Bukedea, Chikumbe, Ntungamo, and I mentioned the Yamu. Now, Isingiro is also here, and Mbarara City. This is ongoing. We started, and we had in between that project, it actually did come to an end, but we have agreed with the project, the project farmer that we shall have a second phase which shall continue after April. We have the review taking place, what has not yet been completed. The government takes over to complete this by December. We have supported 7 refugee hosting districts, and this was under USMID, Kamwenge, KYANKWANZI, Isingiro, Lamo, Ajumani, Yumbe, and Terego. And lastly is on the issue of the Banja. The law, the 1998 Land Act, provided for issuance of legal documentation to Adobe Banja tenants by occupancy. But it hasn't been happening. It is only recent where we had to do a lot of sensitization, return the harmonious relationship between landlords and tenants. So in Mubende, Madudu, we have issued Kasa, and it has taken place, I think, Mianzi, Mutiana, there are about 8 sub-counties where it's all going. Gomba, About 2 weeks ago, we were issuing certificates of occupancy in KYANKWANZI and the Kanoni. We are having a challenge in Butambala, and I think it is a political one. Those from Butambala know what happened is that the political leaders tried to stop it, saying it is illegal, it cannot take place, and I think our minister pronounced herself and said it must go on because it is lawful, it is in the law, unless the occupants and landlords do not want it. Now, there was another commitment to clean up the land registry and cancel titles and keep all of those that are genuine. We published a list of such titles in the newspapers, about 800 titles. Now, this was specifically for those people that are in reserves, and those that required resurveying because of challenges in the cadastre, and I think this was mostly in Luwero and Wakiso. It has to do with it. It has to do with issues of resolving what is called double plating and the overlapping surveys. This is something where you have to rectify that it doesn't take away the land from the owner. So this one we are doing, we have done a number of rectifications on the survey mapping data in all our 22 ministries of offices. The problem came is that the system that was used, under surveys and mapping, made a thought that there was mercury down. So it was destroyed, it was violated and caused so many problems. Now we have put up a new one and set in place 24 continuously operating reference stations, which can be used and which are used by any of our registered surveyors. This has been done and it has improved the quality of surveys that have been undertaken in the country. We have also digitalized the Kalamazu, and we are in the process of phasing out what they call blue pages. Those who know blue pages, it is land, it was never surveyed, but it has owners. This one you have to go down on ground and see what the current status of land is. The next commitment was to support the traditional, cultural and religious leaders in resolving their various land issues, and we have achieved a lot under this one. We have supported the 36 dioceses of Church of Uganda. They have submitted to the ministry over, I think, 3,000 applications, Church of Uganda. We have started with those in Acholi, and I think soon those for the diocese of Kitgum, we should be able to come out, and even those for Karamoja, we should be able to have their titles out. But the challenge is a big one. On ground disputes, third generation descendants of the grandparents who gave out say there is no written documentation showing that land was given to these people, so they want them out. We have agreed that actually these are still claims. You cannot remove somebody who has been there for all those years. And we are moving to see how we can quickly give these people legal documentation to resolve these challenges once and for all. We have trained traditional leaders, especially in Karamoja and the Acholi region where we have worked. And I think specifically for Karamoja, they have helped us resolve some of the issues. In the Kabongo, that issue between the clan, two clans, I think one clan is the Nimonia clan and the Nimogoth. You see? So as long as we can do this together with these people, we are able to resolve and avoid the consequences. So the mediation has been very well. We have 12 teams of mediators and put at each of the end zones, and it is these that have actually helped the people at services free of cost. We continue to hold our land awareness weeks and open days. The other day we were in Tororo, for Bukebi. We moved yesterday to Mbale for the Bugisu and the Sebei, and today we're in the Teso region in Soroti. We are giving people a lot of information how to register land, the consequences of not registering land, because we are commanded by the manifesto to issue legal documentation to these people. Now, we have also introduced something where you can use your phone, your smartphone, to be able to check whether your land is registered or not. We have an app that you can download from the App Store, uglis.go.ug. Follow the process, uglis.go.ug. I will write it here. But don't worry, because where we have been, most of the people in the RDCs office have attended, and we have given them the procedure and what you have to do. And in case you're stuck, there is a WhatsApp number and a toll-free line that you can call. Once you register, you can check for any registered land anywhere in Uganda and have a search letter given. You can also check to see the parcel, if it's registered land, and if you have submitted a transaction, you can also see the status of where that transaction is or where it's stuck. So maybe next time when you have such an engagement, we shall also come to demonstrate to you, those who will be here. That one I have taken note. You go to your app, the App Store, and just type in UGMLIS. UGMLIS. So it will bring an app and it will ask you to get that app. So you click and get it. It is downloaded onto your phone. After it is downloaded, then you register. Because you want to register with the people, yes, small letters. UGMLIS. When you're in the App Store. Don't worry. You get this information, we shall send it here, it will be sent to you. So we have a portal where you can check information and you will receive a search regarding the status of the land. In case you're stuck, we have a helpline, and I will give the details of that helpline here. There are commitments to integrate the land information system with the other agencies of government, and we have done this. We have interfaced with NILA, with NITA Uganda, with URA, URSB. We are now also seeking information from our partners to get the layers for the wetlands, the forest reserves, and other data that must be in the LIS. I note that we have been very special, and we are always in the blame game, especially when it comes to wetlands and the forests. We do not have the list in the LIS for the forest, government forests. We only have the central government forests. So the information is still there, that can only be got from these institutions. Most of it, unfortunately, is not demarcated. They have not demarcated. So until it is done and we get those coordinates, we shall continue to have these challenges. Under the housing commitment, of course, government committed itself to enhance the wealth and jobs of citizens through enabling them to access decent housing. We remember most of the housing components have been privatized, and for us, what we have done is to hold back the balances with these partners to sensitize more and link people to these services. But we have also prepared prototype house plans, which government has a very free of charge. You don't need the survey to go through coastal architects to prepare for you, plan your houses, you know all the things. We have for 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, 5 even bungalows. These can be downloaded from our website. They are free of charge. If you go to the ministry, we can also give you hard copies, but they're also available at the zone offices and at on our website www.nlhud.go.ug. Now, government also committed to provide essential services, including the basics: water, sanitation, health care, and education to the informal settlements and slums. We have worked in a number of these slums: Soroti, Mbale, Gulu, Arua, Hoima, Masaka, Kamonge, Kayunga, and Mbarara, to identify and profile these slums. And we have also tried to mobilize a number of them to saving groups and to form cooperatives, because if you are a cooperative, usually you can access benefits. On the commitment to reduce the cost of building materials, this one, the status updates is that the ministry has developed a project to enhance access to decent and affordable housing under the Housing Directorate. The project basically aims to establish housing innovation and to boost the adoption of locally and internationally developed housing products and solutions that will address the issue of cost of building materials. Regarding capitalization of national housing and construction corporation, it falls under an instant docket. I think there was a valuation, a market valuation which was done, and a capital call of 118 billion from the shareholders. Government has so far provided only 30 billion, and we have asked that it also provides us with the 88 billion, which is outstanding, so that we are able to help those people that want to benefit from this component. There was also a component to capitalize Housing Finance Bank, and again this one again falls under the budget of the minister. And what has happened is that with the capitalizing of this document, at least 10,000 mortgages were provided by the bank. There has also been a feasibility study to ensure that we complete the mortgage liquidity facility, and this is being done, I think, together. It is being done by the Lands Ministry, Ministry of Finance, and Bank of Uganda, working jointly to make sure that we establish this facility as soon as possible. On physical planning, this basically, we have all seen what USMID has done. It in the 22 urban areas. It has developed urban roads, walkways, cycle lanes, parking lanes, bus bays. We have covered lined drainages. We have opened up and lined drainages. We have put up the solar street lights, and we have done a lot of naming of roads. We have built a materials lab, and we have also put up a number of local economic infrastructure in the districts of Arua, Gulu, Kitgum, Apache, Lira, Roto, Soroti, Mbali, Tororo, Busia, Jinja, Kamuli, Entebbe, Masaka, Mubende, Mbarara, Kabale, Tundamo, Hoima, Fort Portal, Kasese, and Lugazi. There have been challenges. It hasn't been easy, but we have tried as much as possible to make sure that we do benefit from this USMID program in terms of improved roads in local governments, and also the component of hosting refugees. Now, the challenges. There have been challenges in all this. I have mentioned some. It titling in gazetted areas, it remains a challenge. And this one, you know, if a title was issued erroneously and it has to be cancelled, and you find that there are third-party rights, it becomes difficult to cancel such titles because somebody took it to a bank, got a loan, you can't cancel it. Others, many of them, the 800 lists that we put up, many of those owners and holders of those titles went to courts of law, and their court orders not to proceed. So these are some of the challenges. They may require, I think, bringing to attention of the political leadership above, and I think my minister has done so. There is also the lack, as I'm saying, the demarcation of all the forest reserves, the wetlands, the road reserves. It is a very big challenge, because if you don't have this demarcated, now you don't know where, if any other property moves. It was a forest reserve demarcated in 1933, but there are no trees, you see, and people are there. So what happens? Disputes, these are many. The disputes, whether disputes among the districts, I won't list these. We also have conflicts, human and wildlife. There are conflicts amongst families, even amongst clans, a kaka and a kaka and a debela and a dewang. There's so many, these are so many, and they require a mediation for the old traditional rulers. I think in a church now decided to use the person they call the Lukwe. Lukwe is like a fire brigade. Lukwe pours cold water where tempers are very hot, and there is a way the people still believe in them and agree, and that is how we manage to push. So all over we are thinking that we need to go back to these traditional institutions. There have been forced land evictions, and as we have seen, many they continue to happen because most of the people don't have legal documentation. It is important that you secure legal documentation, and this is where we are moving towards. Encroachment on government land. Most government land, some of it, you know, government land that already safe, it falls in three categories. That one which is mapped and registered, that one is safe. The one which is surveyed but not registered, it is vulnerable. And the one which is not mapped and not registered, that one has been very, very vulnerable. We have the increasing urban sprawl. We have increased slums and informal settlements coming up. There is the housing deficit, the national housing deficit. We all know. I think we are now moving to 3 million houses. It needs to be contained. Inadequate compliance with physical planning standards and guidelines. And the law culture was declared planning area. As well forward, we are actually we believe that we need to continue working with the various MDS, engaging the district political leaders, local governments, judiciary, to be able to contain these issues. If you continue blaming each other, the best way to move forward is by getting together, form a joint committee, go and resolve an issue once and for all. We have also, I think it is important to embark on titling government land, assisting especially the schools, the centers, or the project of new gift. And we are trying to use this. Actually, it is now a directive in the ministry that any program that is doing titling, they should be able to at least help the schools, health centers, markets, the local governments, and also help the faith-based institutions. And I think Agamo district can testify to this. We have done the free roads for the district. Those that submitted, these titles should be soon out. So when the president probably will be giving out the others for the clans, even this shall be given out. It is also important as a way forward that we support the local governments, especially in implementing and measuring compliance with the physical development plans. It is a very big challenge. We also need to increase on funding to make sure that by December, whatever funding we have addressed all the issues of commitments. Sensitization must continue using the app, because this app you can now check even when you're in the land. You don't need to move to the zone office. You pay for 10,000 and it is instant. And in case you are stuck, you can still get back to us. But if you need money if the certificate does not come, we still have to continue funding the legal entities for those groups of customary land. Remember, 80% of land is Uganda. In Uganda, it's customary land. Most of it is unregistered, and the owners, if it's not registered, they will still remain vulnerable. But when registered, we can still contain the issue of land fragmentation. Sensitization is very critical. Also, to continue carrying out investigations where people have petitioned, titles given out in error, and make sure we're able to help these people. We also need to wait to see how we can help the industry protect and make sure that whatever titles are given are clean titles, and also make sure that we identify the rightful owners of land under all the 4 tenure systems. The national identity card is very important for this. Most of our people don't have these, and so it becomes challenging. We do not want losing out a national ID to be a ground for denying you what belongs to you. So what we have done is to waiver the issue of the national identity card for first registration. But if you're bringing back a title for second registration, a subsequent transaction, you must produce a national identity card. I thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together to thank each one to really okay. I think we have already agreed on you writing down your questions so that he can respond to you. Mr. Bo, can you put your contact number and that you promised to put for the participants? So I'm waiting for the questions from Mr. Obo. But we had agreed you write down. Only one, but one will become many. But we went to school and we know how to write. I didn't see it. It's on the phone. No, go ahead and fire your question. He has already written. Yes, okay. You are finished with this? Okay. These are finished, so you can use this space. They already have this. Well, they want to see properly. This man impregnated it. Okay. There is a question for you. You can put it down. the parish level up to district level. To make it worse, even some of the institutions here churches, they are not set down grabbing the government plan, claiming that those schools are church agency schools, yet the community who get the church, the land. Now, you as a minister moving, surveying other clans' land, and even after realizing that there's a problem affecting government land, why don't you as a minister come up with a policy surveying all the government lands and where it is? Because at a parish level, at a sub-county level, at even up to this level, there's not have money to survey the land. And if you are the owner of the land, why can't you survey the land? Thank you, Mr. Facilitator. Actually, comment to the District Secretary RDC. We RDCs are facing a challenge. Our own new ministry is incapable of understanding or knowing that there is a title on another title. I don't know how titles or lands are getting double titles on the same land. That's one. Two. Yesterday we had people from environment. I don't know if you have a team of inspection before you give land titles to people who are occupying wetlands. People are coming to our districts with their titles, we are taking them out of the wetlands. When they have titles, we give that by Ministry of Land. Thank you very much. Mr. Obo. Should I come in? Mr. Obo, government is giving out. First of all, thank you so much for your presentation. Government is giving out free land titles for individuals, and that is great. But why government has failed to title its land? Because the land is being taken day and night without government titling the land its own. Secondly, at Iganga, that is Nakalama sub-county, the grabbers grabbed the land up to the veranda of the sub-county. Even the minister came to Iganga, but in substance up to now, she said that I'm living here, the titles are going to be cancelled, but up to now, those titles are still stand. Do you think still government or not? I think we told you about the challenges, and that was one of the challenges we had. Right?
Thank you. My question is, the increase in the tax from 1% to 5% has reduced and may make people live more to reduce their land. Because when you look at the percentage of 5%, it is too much. And I don't know whether you realize it from your collections. The number of people who are registering for titles reduced simply because of that amount from 5% from 1% to 5%. In fact, it was 1%, now it is 5%. When you look at the land within census, when your land value is so high, surely few people can afford that amount. So at the end of the day, you are going to deal with people with the titles that are not transferred. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, this is the last one.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have an issue I want to say with this. I have been in my district and other districts.
Thank you for your, most of these claims actually, if you don't take it to court to get an answer, then you cannot just evict. Remember, evictions have been stopped by the president. This, if you put it in, it will show that this is in tools. This is another one that has been done, so it will stop the process. Land committees, these are our eyes and ears. The area land committees are appointed by the district local governments. If they do anything wrong, it is still the district local governments that have the mandate to fire them as per the law. So we have had challenges, and I think the challenge, let me be open, is that most of the people who have got in these offices, you know, there are people who are being rewarded for having supported some of us. So they come in with the, you know, a mentality that they are untouchables, and so we end up getting these challenges. You can only see these problems after the title has come out. We have proposed in the law that we change the appointment of area land committees. It is a proposal, an amendment that is coming up to make sure that we have people who are professional, who understand these technical issues, but still are appointed by the district local governments. We hope it will resolve this issue. Why is the government is giving out free titles, why not do its own? I have just mentioned that we have a political directive from the minister that whenever we go for these slack activities, we now must include all government lands, all faith-based lands, all. And I think those who are coming from Soweto, you testify to this, because the Church of Uganda, this I know, has submitted, and is part of the work that has been done. We received from Agabo, we also received from Karamoja, I think the Diocese of Karamoja submitted. We are now doing this. All the 39 districts have submitted, and we also know other districts which have submitted, but we have not yet got the opportunity to reach these dioceses with the programs. So we shall do this. On Nakalama, the minister has said the title will be cancelled. Now for Nakalama, I don't know, I should have checked, I didn't check, but there usually challenges. Sometimes one party can run to court, as I said, and the process is stopped pending.